Hey, Bama, if you don't fix this fucking game, fix the fucking game, Bama.
About 13 miles from downtown Atlanta, welcome to Truist Park. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Chicago Cubs going up against the Atlanta Braves. Opening day festivities wrapping up, and we'll be back to get this season started right after this. And our pitcher tonight, Garrett Crochet. What do you have on him, Chris?
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. Will also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat.
Alfonso Soriano leading things off and takes a strike. That one almost got him.
Oh, that's off the plate. Ball 2. Nope, that's a ball.
And a payoff pitch. Three-two. Struck him out without a swing. That was pretty nasty. Here's McCutchen. Ground ball left side. Zips it across. Quick start here this evening. 2 out, top of the first. 2 down, bases empty. Kyle Schwarber, the next Cub to hit. Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. And that'll do it. Back at Truist Park. And on the hill for the Cubs, Paul Skeens. What do we have on him?
With the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So coming into the zone, really hard for the hitters to get on plane. Makes it very difficult for the hitters to guess.
Ceddanne Rafaela digs in now. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. The 0-2.
Ball one.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here.
Ball one.
That's outside.
That's a ball.
And the count is 2-0. That one fouled off. Back up the middle and a base hit. And that's a 1-out single.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
On the ground to first. There's one. Double play. What a twin. We move ahead to the top of the second now. So now it's the Cubs hitter in the 4-hole, Carlos Santana. Santana goes 5 feet 11 inches, batting in the cleanup spot. He joined the team as a free agent. Santana tries to hold up, appeal to first. Yes, he did. That's a swing. 0-2 now. That one missed. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Ripped to third and caught. Ceddanne Rafaela, the next Cub to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Next pitch is outside. High fly ball out to center field. Rafaela settles under it. That's out number 2. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Darryl Hernandez. And that's in there for strike 1.
Felt impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Makes the catch up against the wall. We head to the bottom of the second. Now in for the Braves, Pete Alonso. Yeah, that's fouled off. That
Ball.
misses. Ball one.
Ball, that's out.
Alonso started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first. He went around, says Rusty Valentine. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Alfonso Soriano. Check swing, and he went. It's 0-1. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. Whips it to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. Here's the rookie right fielder. Big time power.
Ball one.
Second inning here, no score. Swings through that.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Two down, nobody on.
Ball, that's
Just
off the plate.
missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Back in Atlanta Truist Park. So up now for Chicago, Eugenio Suarez.
Ball.
This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. He'll circle the bases. The Cubs strike first. It's 1-0. Now batting Jarren Duran.
That's outside.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
That's in there. That's strike one. Swing and a ground ball. Takes it himself, and that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Will Smith to the plate. Jackknifes out of the way. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field, and that one is off the wall. Throws to second.
He's in there. He's safe.
Everything came together for him. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
And here is Alfonso Soriano. 1 out and a runner at second here on opening day. A little bit high. Ball one.
Pass ball 2.
That one is absolutely belted. Way back there. It's got a chance. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. And up next for Chicago, Andrew McCutcheon. 0 for 1 so far. Ripped, but it curls foul. In there at the knees for a strike. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A 2-run homer. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add to their lead. It's 3-0. So 2 down. Stepping in, Kyle Schwarber. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Swing and a ball lifted left field, and that's got extra bases written all over it. And that is that. back here in Atlanta. Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Harry Ford. And that's downstairs. And that's ball one.
To count, you really don't want to give in here. You got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count. I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Fastball almost got him there. And it finds its way through for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
And now it's going to be Kazuma Okamoto. In the air, right field. He's got it. And there's one down. One out man at first. Leo DeVries will hit next.
Nope, outside. Ball two.
Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Inside, almost got him. Set down on strikes. And that's 4 strikeouts. Ceddanne Rafaela next up for the Braves. His first at bat was a strikeout. Nice grab. Goes to second with it. It's there, and that's a great play. As we go to the top of the 4th. Now the Cubs 4-hole hitter, Carlos Santana.
You know, these Cubs doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They're hitting everything thrown at them. Their contact rate is in the low 90s. It's like they know what's coming, and that's just pretty ridiculous what they're doing right now. Those numbers are well above the major league average.
In the air to left center, Rafaela takes it in for the out. And there's one away. So up next for Chicago, Ceddanne Rafaela. That one is upstairs. In the air out towards right center. And that's got extra bases written all over it. 2 away down. And the batter will be the shortstop, Darrell Hernandez. Fly to left his first time. That one clips the outside corner. Strike one.
Nope.
On the ground to third. Toss to Alonso, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back at Truist Park. So here's the Braves designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
You know, these Braves, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
That one at triple digits.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right at your hand.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Now batting.
Josue De Paula next up for the Braves. He's 0 for 1.
Ball, that's outside.
The Cubbies leading by 3. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That's out to center field. McCutchen gets under it. And there's 2 away. In steps the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Struck out swinging his first time. Swing and a miss. The next offering misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. On the ground to the left, Hernandez gets it to first, and that takes care of Alonso. Back in Atlanta Truist Park. So up now for Chicago, Eugenio Suarez. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Suarez, 34-year-old vet, and he was born in Venezuela.
That's ball 2.
The 2-2 on the way. Line drive, hauls it in, 1 away. Jarren Duran, the next Cub to hit. And he lays down a bunt. And that's just foul. The 0-1.
Ball, that's inside.
Hit hard but foul off to the left. That one outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Got him. And 2 away now. The batter now will be Will Smith. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. That one hammered but pulled foul. Two down, nobody on. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
That ball's foul.
That one missed.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than to have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on 1 hitter.
So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Absolutely punished that pitch. Wasn't fooled in the slightest. 109 off the bat. I think that means you put a pretty good swing on it.
And now the 0-1. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. And the 0-2. That one out to right. Settles underneath it. And that is that. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now in for the Braves, Alfonso Soriano. Right through there for a strike. That misses the zone, and it's 1-1. Out to short, Hernandez. In plenty of time to first, and the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth. Now it's the right fielder cruising on the mound right now, but a dangerous hitter here in this spot. A guy with some slug to him. That misses, and that is ball one. Line drive, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
2 down. And next for Atlanta, Kazuma Okamoto. Flied to right his first time.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Runner on the move. He swings and fouls one off. Battling here as he fouls it away. Next offering upstairs.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
And that one is lifted in the air. Duran brings it in for the third out. Top 6. So up now for Chicago, Andrew McCutchen. This one smoked on its way out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. To the right side, Soriano. On to first. One pitch and one out. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana.
Carlos Santana.
On the ground to third, and foul ball. Hit on the ground to short, DeVries. Tosses to first, got the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the second baseman, Ceddanne Rafaela.
That's a ball.
Out towards right center field, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Bottom of the 6th inning. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Leo DeVries. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Next offering is fouled back. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Fights it off, he'll see another.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
The shortstop takes the ball. That one in the dirt. 2-2. And that's a strikeout. Mike Fillmore says he went around. Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Ceddanne Rafaela getting ready to hit. In the air to left center. Takes it in for the out. Here comes Schwartz to the plate. 1 for 2. Up the middle. Throw on to Santana. Schwarber out of the play. And that is that. Back here in Atlanta, we go to the top of the 7th. Well, he's been knocked around pretty good so far, but they've got him back out there at least to begin the inning.
Yeah, and you wonder just the strength. And perhaps the health of that bullpen for him to go back out there. But he's taking this one for the team. Perhaps he can stabilize things and the offense can score some runs for him.
Outside low. Ball 1. And it's fouled away. Liner snagged at first. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. He's already homered in this game. And first offering is fouled off. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That ball's carrying. Out of here. Into the planter. Out in center. Home run. 1 down. And now the right fielder, Jarren Duran. That's a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through.
Runner on the go. Pitch misses. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. That's off the inside corner. 2 balls, no strikes. That one way inside. And ball 4, 2 aboard. First and second. Out. Alfonso's new pitcher for the Braves, Edwin Diaz.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. Oh, great stop. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. Bottom of the 7th. Now in for the Braves, Josue De Paula.
Ball 1. Ball, that's out.
On the ground, right side. Santana steps on the bag and 1 away in the bottom of the 7th. Here's Pete Alonso. Foul ball. The Cubs leading by 5 here at the bottom of the 7th. On the ground to short. Now 2 away. Alfonso Soriano next up for the Braves. He's grounded out a couple of times. Hit hard, base hit. And that extends the inning.
He was all over that one. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that let.
And that's the inning. ready to begin the
Leading off
eighth.
for the Cubs,
So up now for
center
Chicago,
fielder, number
Andrew
22.
McCutchen. Misses
Nope,
outside, and it's 1-0. Ripped to third and caught. At the plate, Kyle Schwarber. 0 for 3 in this one. Swinging a foul straight back. Diaz goes 6 feet 3 inches, 31 years old, and he was a third-round pick back in 2012. Hit hard, should be extra bases, and that's going to get into the corner. He's in at second with a 1-out double. 1 out, runner at second. Carlos Santana, the next Cub to hit. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Man at second.
Inside ball.
And that is out of play. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That one carrying. And it's gone. A 2-run shot, and they boost their lead. It's 7-0. So up next, Ceddanne Rafaela. Out towards right center field, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's 2 down. Now it's the shortstop, Darrell Hernandez. In the air to left center, Rafaela on the move. And that's the 3rd out. Bottom of the 8th. Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Harry Ford. Sir Anthony Dominguez is checked into the game.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
That one almost got him.
Sometimes it takes a couple of pitches to get a feel, especially when you move from that bullpen mound into this game mound.
Ball 2.
Next offering down low and in the dirt. Right through there for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Payoff pitch. Up the middle. That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. And the leadoff man aboard.
I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered. The infield, that's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
And now Kazuma Okamoto.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
In the dirt. The Cubbies up big in this one. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. In the air, right field, Durant on the move. And there's 1 down. Leo DeVries now at the plate. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And first offering is fouled off.
That's a ball.
And it'll be first and third now after that miscue.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to. Nice line drive to the pull side right there.
Now pitching for the Cubs,
So now a pinch hitter for Atlanta, Lucas Ramirez. 1 out, runners at the corners for him. Lucas Ramirez in the box now, takes strike 1. Runners on the move. And a foul ball. Stays alive. Two on, 1 out. Runner on the go again. And they'll do it again. Pitch gets away. Ball comes home and he's dead at the plate.
That's really frustrating right there. Should have had plenty of time to move up safely with the ball getting away, but they still threw out the runner.
Triple. All set to start the 9th in this one. So up now for Chicago, Eugenio Suarez.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
And a big swing and a miss. Ball 1 there.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Line drive. 1 away. And up next for Chicago, Jarren Duran. 1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off. And that one's going to get into the corner. This one could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. And he'll pull into second safely.
Got a fastball, middle of the plate. Jumped all over it. Absolutely.
Here comes a new arm for the Braves, Greg Weisser.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game. Waste no time there. It sounded different than most hits coming off the bat. You don't need numbers to tell you the ball was hit extremely hard, but at 115 miles per hour, that's not an exit velocity you see very often. Very impressive.
And that one up and in. Look out.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Nope, that's a ball.
Man at first, 1 away. Ground ball up the middle. Flips to second. That's one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. Back at Truist Park. All set for the bottom of the 9th. Kyle Schwarber digs in now. So they turn to their closer, Gabe Spire.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Check swing, but he went too far. No balls, 2 strikes. And he chases that one. And there's 1 down. Here's the left. So now pinch hitter for Atlanta, Taylor Ward. Looking to start something with 1 gone. That one laced to center and a base hit. And that's a 1-out single.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. A massive home run. Here at the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. Alfonso Soriano next up for the new pitcher in the game for the Cubs, Greg Weisser.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. 2 down. The Braves down to their last out. Now it's the right fielder, number 99.
I can't play
Outside,
around
that's
with
the
him
ball.
here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
Next offering is fouled back. 2 down, nobody on, and a foul ball. One strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game. Skeens
Looking fastball
with
the whole
his
game.
first major league win.
Yeah, nice.
Really.
Por tu cara sé que quieres, yo sé bien cómo